Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Today we're checking out Popular Mechanics, August 1986. Sports planes you can build. I can't get over all of the different cigarettes that you could get in the States back in the day. I love the mundane advertisements. You just don't see advertisements like this anymore, unless it's for something like Old Spice, something like that. Speed Stick seems to have its place in the market, its foot in the door. Now, one thing I should mention as I go through here for anyone new watching is I'm a computer guy. I'm learning to be a little bit of a gearhead, but I like going through these magazines to see how technology and society have changed. I should say I've been asked to stop at all of the vehicle advertisements. Man, I want one. Toyota, I want one. Out of all the advertisements I see, I gotta say the Marlboro men are probably be the only real men in these advertisements. The rest kind of look like they've been dressed up. Marlboro men look like the photographers who came in brought some new clothes and white cowboy hats for them. But well, this is an interesting advertisement. We got a gentleman sitting right next to two very lovely cars and no woman. He must be a happy guy. I can't get over how much of an important thing a stove was once upon a time, and now we have this electric and gas heating. It's just automatically there, the push of a button, snap of the fingers. Just amazing. I heard somebody said that in the Appalachians, Dad had to get up twice in a night to stoke the fire. I can see why Dad would have been ticked off all the time. He never got enough sleep. Oh, yeah, and as soon as he became 10 years old, it was your job. Got a catalytic converter. Catalytic combustor. Not for your car, for your stove. For those kids that don't know, this was probably open all the time, and then they eventually closed it off and put this in there. The open fireplaces could really bring a lot of cold air into your house if you don't have them closed off. We have a beautiful marble fireplace downstairs. We left it open one time, and Dad woke up and there was snow on the floor. You know you're talking 80s when you got the Transformers square finish. Robots in disguise. More proof that boys of all ages like little detailed miniature vehicles. I think we just need to cross one point where we stop taking the tires off and chewing on them, and after that, we can all have nice things. I know my kid's not the only one that does it. What the frick is this? AC adapter alleges. What? Okay. Oh, yeah. Computer system sale. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I had one of those. I really love this stuff too. So when you're working in the factory, I'm sitting across from some of these giant men that got their glasses on. You'd never know that they were military or that. I swear if things went to shit real quick, he'd be rocking one of these guns again. I love talking to ex-military people. That's pretty mundane right there. I really like the look of that. Sorry. Salt of the earth, vice grip. Does vice grip even need to advertise anymore? Oh no, I bet if I look into it, I'm going to find out that Vice Grip got bought out by another company and then they just screwed everything. That's an interesting advertisement. And the method that they use is almost surrealism. It's interesting. The hammer, the piggy bank exploding. But it's all been put together without computers, I imagine. It's wonderful. I love it. And they use a woman to advertise to me who's almost showing nothing at all. Damn. Good job. Tips for better pictures. Tell the ladies to smile. Ladies love it when you say, hey, why don't you smile more? Oh, they love that. Holy frick, Sony sold a bunch of different types of these underwater cameras. I actually had one. Got it for 20 bucks because it would only work with the camcorder. Oh, man. That's tight. I guess if you're submariners, you're kind of used to it. It's not gay unless your balls touch, Bobby. Lots going on this image. Love the retrofuturism. Oh, wow, that is wicked cool. That is so cool. Back in the 80s, it was a really big deal that the things that you had defined you, and the beer that you drank, the cigarettes that you smoked defined who you were as an individual. I had absolutely no use for that bullshit, and because of that, I'm probably not as classy as I could be. America's Oriental Express. That better not be that supersonic thing that they decided not to go with because it exploded and landed on a hotel. Hot Wings, Freedom Master, FM2. You definitely wouldn't call a car that. Interesting. Advertising a home security panel. Wow. Whoa, that is fascinating. Got a lot going on there. And I wonder if it would actually have a color screen or if it would be black and white. That guy has a suitcase and sunglasses. You never know who it could be. So much complication in order to keep your house safe. So much freaking complication. I'm glad that I don't have to worry that much. You know what I do? You know what we do? We lock the front and back door. That's pretty complicated. Wait, are they saying the microwave is part of the security system? Oh, sweet. You're going to be able to use the AC system to operate everything within your house. You're going to be able to use your security system to operate your microwave and TVs. Nothing could go wrong here. It's not like kids up here would start messing with the TV down there. They wouldn't do that. That didn't happen back when you got controls in the back of the van. Oh my God, I still remember. If you hit 1-3 on the control panel up front, it would lock that out. We gotta take a moment to appreciate some of this stuff. The fact that they have everything you need right here, that's perfect and beautiful. Power bore. Once again, it's interesting how cheaply and easily you can get a hand drill from a secondhand store for $5-10, not even. Try to donate some hand drills and the secondhand store wouldn't take them. They had too many. No one was buying them. Isuzu. Are these even around anymore? I don't think I've seen them. Air Force. Live in air conditioning while everybody else does the hard stuff. Tom Cruise, yeah. Interestingly enough, this is like the only hearing aid advertisement I've seen in Popular Mechanics. And this is the second time I've seen it. Now, I'm just going to pause on this for a second. You gearheads can appreciate some of these prices. This is in 4K, so you should be able to see this stuff. I can't appreciate much of these things. I know brake pads don't change a whole lot. And there's some things that don't change a lot, but then there are some things that absolutely change. Like the carburetors, I think it is. Now, I get your basic lawnmower engine. I can understand that. Oh wait, I should do this. There we go. Sorry, guys. But anyways, I know technology's definitely changed. There was times when my mom would come in from the driveway and she'd be like, frick, 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 but she'd be actually swearing, and she never swears. So anyways, she would flood the car, and the car would just be frozen. So she'd have to walk 3 blocks down and get some antifreeze and get the car going. And once it was flooded, you had to wait for it to not be flooded. I don't get that. I think it's a carburetor thing, right? Like a robot. Mr. Robot Man. Big guns. Well, of course, big guns, but you wouldn't have that shield for the people. We don't need shielding like that. No, no. Double-decker flyer, we definitely got those things. Popular Mechanics, 1962 cars. Man, it would be tight in there. Once again, not gay unless your balls touch, so don't worry about it, guys. Crowded. Anyways, folks, that's it for me. Net from Naz Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. And as always, take care of each other, will you?